Afternoon, folks. Me again, Shannon Fox here, Devoted Patriots 2 channel. And I've got a Fox News clip here for you from Maria Bartiromo. She was interviewing James Comer this weekend, and he said a few things that I thought everybody needed to hear a little closer to the end of the video. Short video, a couple of minutes long. But I do want to say a couple of things. I'm glad Maria Bartiromo held his feet to the fire with the questions. She's a pretty good investigative reporter as far as being able to ask the right questions. Now, a lot of us are sick and tired of watching James Comer and Jim Jordan and several from the Oversight Committee go, we're going to get them next time. We're going to send some more subpoenas. We're going to ask them real nicely. We're going to send some harshly worded letters. We're going to even consider throwing somebody in contempt someday. You know, we've all heard all these antics from these campaigners. I'm not going to call them politicians anymore. I'm going to call them campaigners because we're just 5 months away from most of these people. A good over half of our Congress will be inevitably trying to get reelected for their job. They're campaigning for their job again here directly. And in lieu of that, they're all going to come out with their talking points. They're all going to show up on these talk shows, and they're all going to be tough on crime, tough on the border, tough on getting Joe Biden and serving subpoenas and doing all kinds of horrible things to Merrick Garland. Not really. Truth be known, it's a lot of talk. It's a lot of campaigning and theatrics more than it is anything. I do watch a lot of Forbes or C-SPAN where they're doing these hearings just to get the inside of what's going on. But a lot of it is theatrics for fundraising and things of that nature. We all know this. But on today's show with Maria Bartiromo, she asked him the right question and he had the right answer. And the answer is, I ain't going to spoil it for you. Let's go ahead and get into it. But it does make a lot of sense. Even if we can't deal with Biden right now, we can get the information ready to deal with him in about 5 months, 6 months. So here we go, folks. More than I think they're scared of Trump coming back into office, but Trump bringing in a good attorney general, honest politicians, and honest people in the government that are willing to let heads roll if that's what needs to be with criminality and all the different things that come along with the way they've treated our countrymen, including Trump. But let's go ahead and get into this video clip. He kind of stammers a little bit here in the middle, but closer to the end, he does have the right answer, and it's something we all do need to consider when we hear all these candidate talking points from these. We'll get them next time, Republicans. Here we go.
Referrals for Hunter Biden and James Biden over perjury, for lying to Congress. Where are the criminal referrals if that's all true? Where are the criminal referrals for FARA, for money laundering, for corruption, for influence peddling? Where are these?
Yeah. Well, we're just beginning, Maria, and a lot of those crimes that the
tax evasion and so many more
Bidens have committed, the statute of limitations has run out. That was one of the complaints that the IRS whistleblower said when we had him testify in our committee. But we're going to deal with those, and we're going to deal with Joe Biden. Remember, this is an investigation of Joe Biden. Hunter Biden, Jim Biden, Eric Sherwin, Devin Archer, these are all witnesses in an investigation of Joe Biden. This was always about Joe Biden. Now, we're going to do everything we can to hold Hunter Biden and all the different shady associates accountable. This is just the beginning, but the next step will be accountability for Joe Biden. I think everyone that's kept up with this investigation will be very eager to see what the next step is. This is the first step, these criminal referrals. Everything that we refer to the Department of Justice is within the statute of limitations. In fact,
at this point, it all sounds like wind. But from about this point forward, he starts explaining about the collected information, about what's going to happen in 6 months when we have a different attorney general. And that's where I'm looking forward to this. If they can't get anything done because Merrick Garland is blocking them from being up, and the FBI director is blocking them from actually doing anything with criminal referrals on people like Hunter Biden, Joe Biden, and so many others that were involved in this Ukraine scheme and many other schemes involving the Bidens. So we may have to wait till Trump gets back in there to even start with the criminal referrals to actually get some good done. But there is a silver lining here, folks. Listen close.
There's 5-year statute of limitations. So if Merrick Garland's Department of Justice doesn't take this up in an appropriate manner, then the next administration and a new attorney general certainly can. The investigation's already been done. And with these criminal referrals, we published a 60-page report of nothing but hard evidence that no one has made a comment disputing anything we provided in the evidence.
Okay, so these criminal referrals will stand for 5 years, beyond potentially Merrick Garland's time there and Biden's DOJ. Are you saying that we could expect a criminal referral against Joe Biden for money laundering? Is that what you just said?
Well, I think that it's no secret Joe Biden's committed many crimes, and I think that you're going to see a report very soon. That report is imminent. That'll probably be an interim report that updates everyone on the crimes that Biden and his administration have committed throughout this investigation and through the years of the Obama-Biden administration.
Well, you have subpoena power. Why not subpoena these people as well? Put them in the hot seat.
Well, We've subpoenaed all the associates. The only person we haven't talked to is Joe Biden. As you know, it's hard to subpoena a sitting president, or the Democrats would have done that to Donald Trump. But I think that what we've done in all of our depositions and interviews has been very substantive, and it's going to be very useful in accountability.
Mr. Referral.
Now, did y'all catch that? They've got information, 60 pages of information on Biden's criminality and his criminality during the Obama administration. So that means probably going to tie Obama in. So there is a very detailed book, basically, of charges that can be levied against probably several people, not just Joe Biden, but a list of a dozen people or more that they know are involved in this direct scheme to bilk America in the name of foreign aid and things of that nature. The Bidens have gotten caught, bragged about it, videotapes, audio tapes, unsurmountable amount of evidence. The whole world knows it now. And so the next step for Congress, besides to expose this and campaign on this, is to get it ready for criminal, every bit of it as tight as you can, get it ready for criminal referral, and be prepared to drop this evidence you have on Biden right before November. Give it about, before early voting starts, about a month before early voting starts. I would say October would be a good time to let this stuff out so it's fresh on the public's mind when these early voters go to start voting. And then we got November coming right up. If you got this evidence, James Comer, the dirt on the Bidens, the irrefutable evidence, we got 5 years, folks, to corral these folks and lock them up, meaning that the criminal referrals do happen on the Merrick Garlands, the Joe Bidens, the Jim Bidens, everybody involved. There's going to be a lot of busy lawyers, folks, and I'm looking forward to it. Now, I don't know how far this will go, but hopefully what's good for the goose is good for the gander, because I've heard enough talk about retribution and revenge from the left, fear-mongering, that Trump's going to have, a good attorney general, an honest attorney general that sees criminality and is willing to prosecute it, going to lock us all up. Well, maybe y'all shouldn't have acted like criminals. And that's all I got for you, folks. Like, subscribe, and share. Everybody have a great weekend. Over and out.